All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever you are. We're gonna try to rock out some dubs today. Um, let's see here. Let's make sure everything's going swimmingly. It looks like it still may be. It it. I don't think. Hello. It says audio input now. I'm assuming audio input is microphone. Sorry, I'm always gonna be that guy. The guy that's like not sure about the technical stuff, but I'm still gonna like try to address it as it's going on. I don't want to curate a bunch of stuff and then all of a sudden it not be desirable. All right, well that was a way long marination period. I feel like I'm the only one in this little universe right now, which is totally fine. Chomping along towards my personal goal of the banana target from this Pac-Man. You know, the 5,000 point target. Because that was the thing about this Pac-Man is it goes up to 5,000. So if we're at 2,400, looking at here, the 2,000 point prize is the pair. So you know, somewhere between the pear and the banana here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go into some ranked. Had some pretty epic battles last night. Wubsy, jeez. Shannon was playing some ranked. You know, powerful snow. I don't know who that is really. They were one of the first people that wanted to be added, which is fine. We're just gonna try to do this in two parts. Try to get as many as we can get. You know, I'd like to get I'd like to do like 50, you know. Probably be wrapping up between 3 and 4 o'clock. And then you'll see me and Bray go for round 2 and try to do the Destiny final shape. Like we did last night, we jumped in there and unfortunately we had some internet outage in our area. I'm just thankful it wasn't a situation where I was, you know, thinking I was going to have to do some Pac-Man catching up, and I got that done afterwards, but yeah. What are you doing, pretty boy? What are you scratching? What? Oh, it's space. Oh shit. Hey, space. I'm so like, oh, it's space. Space is one of the top ranked players on the Switch platform, regardless of what current server stats say. It's me versus infinite space. That's a pretty big void. Am I really gonna lose because of my dumbass being a dumbass? And I have to build up 3 more guys, and then I should just go over there, because he's just really good. There's one. Be really careful when they're starting getting this fast when you use the repel, because there's 2. Alright, now we're about the 15-minute mark of the game. Most games don't get up to 15 minutes, so... I don't know what stage he's on. It doesn't mean just because I'm on Pineapple 3 doesn't mean he's on Pineapple 3. Alright, me and Spacer crusting on a 20-minute game. So I do have to get 100 dubs today, but I won't get to make the expense of doing other content today, so you know, I'm focusing on this match and it being epic. It's the first time I've faced Space, and we're in a 20-minute match so far against each other, and we're staying in our own lane, we're respecting each other's boundaries. Trying to put up some great play. Just have a feeling based on for it. I shouldn't have gone for it. Alright, 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 alright. Sometimes you don't want to eat the ghost because they'll go back to the pen and you don't need that. Other times you want a 2,000 point pineapple and you just gotta go for it. Ugh. There's part of me that just wants to go. Just snagged an Energizer. Just enough to see what it does to him. I didn't even need it over here. Whew, that was luck. He could have just totally screwed me there. Don't need that plus. Alright. Man, good job, Space. I mean, that was a freaking marathon, bro. Thank you so much for that match, Space. I just need to take one moment. Thank you so much. That was just, it was such a great match. And I promise I only ran in there and stole that Energizer just because, I mean, I literally had to, and I just felt so bad about it because we stayed out of each other's lane, but man, that was so epic. 117,080 points. It's like my, like, probably only like the third or fourth time I've hit 100K, maybe fourth time. Top 5 matches. We went for a half an hour, almost, not a half an hour, but we went for like 22 minutes or so. It was awesome. So just give me one moment. Thank you guys so much. That was awesome. Yeah, Space. I saw that. I saw that Kofi got kicked off. Kofi got, Kofi got kicked off last night when I was on. Yep. I think they're working on stuff, but as they're working on stuff actively, it's pushing stuff off. Is my belief. Just keep your receipts, so to speak, in the, like as far as wrestling terminology goes, but it's gonna be all good, man. I wouldn't stress about it as long because you're not. You know what I mean? Like you and I are just playing to have fun. Like I have not played against somebody where we've stayed in their own lane that long. Like you know what I mean? Like we just went head to head and allowed each other just to go head to head and then to see who could survive. Like we were standing next to two arcade machines and we were playing Pac-Man against each other. Sans, unfortunately, the one time that I ran in and took one of your energizers, which again I apologize. I mean, that could have, I don't know how that affected you, but I was like shit. I was cornered and I had to go in there and I don't even know why I took it because it doesn't even do anything in your own zone. So I was like shit, that was kind of a dick move. But Space, I still need like the 50K and the 100K point achievements on elimination, and I know that we can do them. I know we can do them now because me and you just did. I mean, I don't know how far you got, but I got 117 on that. My highest one ever is was with one of the other top ranked people, and I got 187,000. Like, and it was only because it was late, and I think that one of us just beefed and ended the match, but probably could have broke a $250,000. 117,000, just phenomenal. That's your highest pineapple level ever that you just got there? So did you just get your personal highest pineapple level in that game space? Is that what you're saying? Because I think my personal highest is freaking nuts, dude. Like it got, like I said, 187. It was really nuts. There really wasn't much room for air or anything. That's awesome. I'm happy to say that I got to be part of that with you, man. Because I really do consider you one of the best players, dude. Because like, number one, you're playing on Switch, so you already have, unfortunately, like the situation where it's just a little bit more difficult. But like, you know, you're a good player to be able to handle that upper, you know, crazier tier. Just let you see. Let's see. I don't know how far. Like, you got further than me then if you got Pineapple 8. Where you just, I don't know how I only got Pineapple 6 on that specific play. Got some Pac-mania going on in the background. Put an arcade feel here today, so. But yeah, I only got to Pineapple 6 in that game that we just played. My highest pineapple level is definitely at least 14 or 15, but it's insane when you get up that level. Got the Pac-Man Arcade 1-Up in the background, Miss Pac-Man Arcade 1-Up. Those are the live versions. I got the Mortal Kombat 2 Arcade 1-Up live version. We got scores up on those, all those machines. If you guys ever want to compete with us against that, all you have to do is look up the Vid-Bits or Vid-Bits on those. I'm not trying to confuse you guys with the audio, so I'm just gonna make sure the track mode's on regular Pac-Man like I've been doing in between. You know, I might actually try to play a game and see if I can play a game of Pac-Man and finish how many boards of Pac-Man I can finish with one hand while I'm playing with my other hand on this game, which is just absolutely asinine, but I pretty much can. Oh, sucks. Really, what are that dazer? What a match to start off the stream though, geez, Space. Way to create an uneven bar, so to speak. That also just goes to show you, like I've said before, like, you know, when I do pack snacks, which is 18 wins min-max from, you know, start to finish, it's about an hour and a half. That's only if you're facing bots. If you face anybody else, that just throws that off. Because you saw us, we didn't go for the throat, and we went head-to-head 20 minutes. And the funny thing is, like, that's how long it takes to get to about 100,000 points in a game of Pac-Man. Like, if I was to stand in front of a machine and hit 100K, it takes, you know, it gets up there. And how long it takes, so I think that's fun. See if I can find the one where I went super long. Yeah, look at this shit. I'll just show you a little bit of this space. Look at this. This is me and Wubsy at Pineapple 15 last night. I mean, it gets to the point where you're just hoping the other person's resolve gets, you know, this is upper tier footage. Like scientific research. We're trying to push to Pineapple 20, and I don't even remember what the result was here, but I know I wasn't happy. I bet you I lost on my own accord. But I was up by so many points that all I needed to do was stay in my own lane. I think I started worrying too much about taking him out instead of like just staying in my own lane. Oh no, I did. No, I got second place. He took. Yeah, it was insane. Pineapple 15 though, bro. Yeah. So, I mean, not to intimidate you at all, but like, you know, if we face off at each other, like, you know, it depends on how far you are into your session and how tired we are. Like, if I'm trying to get some dubs, I might have to just wreck the wall and just let you have one, because I respect it. But I also know I have like 4 hours to try to get about 4.5 hours to try to get as many wins as possible before I have to jump into some Destiny, because had some freaking internet outage last night, and we loaded through the initial cutscene and we were ready to get into it. The internet went out. It was like 10 years of anticipation to doing this storyline shit. And we watched the culmination of the intro cutscene of it and everything, and then the damn internet's like, nope. Sorry, this is funny. Alan Doll. That's a person? No, it's not. Alien Doll. That's not a person. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. I'm about to get an L. About to get an L. About to get an L. Don't get an L. Don't get an L to some bots. I mean, you can get to L, but just don't get an L to some bots. Like I got at least four or six of those, either falling asleep or going to the bathroom and coming back like, oops, didn't time that out right. You'll see it like 64th plays. I got a handful of those. That's why I like you, Spaces. You don't care. But yeah, that's pineapple 15. Like you were like, my highest pineapple's 8. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I remember the first time I got to that, and I've only got to pineapple probably less than 10 times because you have to be against somebody that's really good. And like they either let you stay in your own screen and you can stay in your own lane, or like they then let you split the screen and then they're not a jerk about it. I wish I could put up a P.O. box so people could send me their Pac-Man stuff that they just don't want. Like, I don't want anybody to give me shit because they think I need it, but I love Pac-Man that much. I know people's gotta have stuff. Like, I'll trade stuff, too. Like, I got, like, a Mario lunchbox I don't care about. It's got that horrible, like, black splattering across the graphics because for some reason age happens. Oh, there's Braden's favorite thing. My phone notifications noise is still on. What's life? How's life not fun if you can't trigger your son, right? Hopefully you're having a glorious day. We're hanging out in chat. I don't know. I hope Space has been hanging out. Infinite Space, one of the top ranked players in Pac-Man Megatunnel Battle Chomp Champs, playing on the Nintendo Switch platform. We're rocking on the PlayStation platform, but whatever platform you're on, whether or not be PlayStation, Switch, you know, Xbox or Steam, we love having you here in the tunnels, and hopefully you will spread the love and let everybody else know that this game is awesome. They should, you know, take up the charge to get in there, get some Pac coin, go up and get yourself dolled up in the closet, so to speak. You know, throw on some cool stuff. We don't, because we're Pac-Man and we want you to see who we are. But you know, if you want to throw the Crown of Daisies on, you can. You know, you want to rock the Crown of Daisies and some glasses, you can. You know. You know, you want to put on the butterfly wings. That's all about it. You go do that. You be you. You want to be a giant panda? You can do that, you know? You want to save up a lot of money and buy the parka? You can, you know? Or spend some money on all these cool mazes. Let's go ahead and switch. Let's switch it up. Ah, boom. We switched it up. Ooh, I could switch those up. I should switch those up. I would like to have a P.O. box, but post office loses package very easily. Yeah, I know, right? And I also don't want to clock where I'm at. You know, P.O. boxes do a pretty good job not doing that, but like I also again I don't know. It's weird. It's like when I have money, I'm gonna be spending it on getting good water and getting my clothes that I want. You know, making sure my bed's good. Continue to upgrade the studio. Finally get some of the real arcade games that I want to have in the lab, that are games that I want to actually practice, that I can get real scores on, that are not, you know, no offense to anything that's out there, but like I just love the fact that I can go out and eventually get like a real Donkey Kong machine, get Braden a real Mappy machine, and that way he's actually going on an authentic one, and actually being able to you know, put himself up on the leaderboards in the world for those games, because we're both really good at those games. Same thing as some of the Pac-Man machines. Like, I love what I have set up right now. I think Arcade 1-Up for the money is amazing if you wanted to try to play some of these games, because I practiced on a lot of emulation, not emulation, but like ports. You know, all the different console ports of Pac-Man, I practiced on those ports. and like that practice is actually able to translate on grabbing a real joystick in an arcade machine and then being able to sit down and replicate that play, even though you're using an analog stick now. And I know Mitchell complained about it when they sent him an Xbox to play Championship Edition before it came out for the public, when he got their chance to train up so that he wouldn't look like a chump, he wouldn't get chumpatized in front of everybody, as Roy Stilt would say. But he did get chumpatized in front of everybody because he complained the analog stick is the reason why he wasn't good. And I'm here to tell you that the only reason why I can't get past 21 keys on an analog stick is because I don't know how to get past 21, stage 21 on Pac-Man. But that's the point where the Energizers don't do anything to Ghost. They don't even change direction. They just keep going. So, I know that your brain can calibrate to an analog stick where you can still do Sparkster, which is where you see the sparks coming out, and like you can still round the corners. You just have to you just have to change how you do it. You have to change how your brain does it. So somebody that's probably been trained on classic arcade, he probably doesn't think that that's good to untrain himself to those techniques. But I'm here to tell you that you can do both. Like, I'm looking at my Pac-Man arcade 1-up, and I have 146,110 on it. Like, that's with the joystick. That's higher than the score that I got on any of the analog games, but I've also trained up, so it's not, I don't know, it's really subjective to me when people think that the arcade experience can't be pretty close on a console. Of course it's not the same. You don't have a joystick, but you definitely have, through today's day and age, many different ways to get a joystick experience for yourself. Like, you can go get many different plug-and-plays, many different, so you can wire right in through the USB, a lot of stuff. If not, then you've got a lot of great Bluetooth options from the people at BitDo, the things that they do there. So to me, if there's nothing on these scoring situations where it says, that you can't, there's no caveat for saying that you can't use those as ways to put your score in. You're entitled to gain your score however you want, as long as you're not cheating. And then luckily, a lot of games nowadays, in a modern situation, will actually have it, especially in like the Hamster Arcade archives, will let you know whether or not the person's employing a turbo controller. But when it wasn't illegal, then it's not illegal. Like, it's not illegal until somebody says it's illegal, I guess, right? So I feel like in that sense, like with a turbo controller, yes, it changes the integrity of the game, but like usually, if you're not doing it, somebody else is doing it. So like, I mean, I feel like sometimes I've done it in communities where I've used a turbo controller to point press in a specific way because it wasn't denoted, and I wanted to make sure that it did mar the leaderboard, because in some of those leaderboards, the integrity was already compromised from other people doing it. So I think, okay, that's what I have to do to be competitive. Wasn't the first person to do it. I was the first person to do it and find the correct place to point press, which made it so every subsequent run relied on my tech. Jailbreak. Haven't done it yet. I haven't got it yet. I haven't put myself in #1 in the world on Jailbreak for a reason, because #1, I think it's only out on PlayStation 4, and I'm not really trying to get that deep. When I do arcade archives, I will have them on every console, like whatever the one that I'm running, that one that I'm practicing on, I'll have that on every console I can. So say I'm running Jailbreak, it's only available on PlayStation 4, so I'll play it on PlayStation 4, and I'll get our name up as high as I can, explain the tech, obviously record everything. But I remember when I played that, when it was part of Game Room, I got a lot of shit because I found a specific spot where I could point press, and people were using turbo controllers, so I used one too. So point press plus turbo controller equals maxing the score out, or getting close to being able to max the score out. And basically, the only reason why I didn't is because I showed the methodology, and when you became a top ranker in Game Room, it recorded your gameplay immediately so that other people could see your tech. So people were just messaging me, telling me that I fucked it up, and I said, if I didn't fuck it up, somebody else would have. Feel free to do whatever, and I didn't max it out because it's boring. think I got like a third of the score and I stopped because it took hours to do it. So when I do it, I'll be sitting here watching, you know, Futurama or something in the background, and I'll be talking to you guys while I'm mindlessly just grinding the name, locking it in the first place. Because I bet you nobody knows where I'm at or what I'm doing in that specific situation. It's a specific place and a way that you proc enemy respawn. I'll just give you that hint. That's what kind of gamers we are here. If the game doesn't bend to us, we break it. We fucking broke this game. We're waiting for them to play catch up to fix it. And then while they continue to try to fix it, we keep breaking it. Space keeps breaking it. Other people keep breaking it. Kofi just broke it just sitting there on top with an integer they didn't like. What? You have over 800 wins and 0 losses? I don't fucking like that. Plop. I don't know why. I don't know how this shit works. I know that as far as my computer metrics go, I went through computer-aided design. I got, you know, accredited through a 2-year degree, and it was boring making like threaded screws and bullshit that was turned into schematics and blueprints to be constructed. For me personally, I wanted to be in web page design development and, you know, testing. I feel like if anything else, if I can use Chomp Champs as my way of like getting my foot in the door of fucking testing, I guess that's also a dream of mine. I want to be a voiceover actor, which I'm sorry Dave hasn't come out. That will come out very soon. I'll get another episode of Dave in. But like, I want to do fucking testing because, like you can see, I obviously have the resolve. The game's only been out for 5 weeks, 6 weeks almost, and I've played 2,400 fucking matches of it. Like, you know what I mean? I love this game. Like, imagine if I'm playing your game and you're paying me to play it and I don't really like it, but I at least respect it and I'm willing to help you, like, go through and doing levels over and over again to help you find the bugs. What kind of person am I, like, to have the resolve to do that for you? Of course, it would have to not hinder with the channel, and you'd have to be paying me enough where I could help the channel, because that's literally where all my goals and aspirations and my dreams are, is to continue to grow this into one of the most amazing father-son duos in all of YouTube gaming. So, and also just, you know, in general, just by inspiring people that you can just do whatever you want, you know. Just, I'm playing Pac-Man professionally right now. You know, and if I have to, like, go back into the field, I have options where, you know, if I have to do this again and do this, because I'm doing it full-time for a couple months, and I got about 6 more weeks to do this full-time, or then I'm going to go back and start doing more stuff that I can passively do in the real world while I'm still living my dreams by doing this, because the community is just growing now, and I appreciate every single one of you guys, and every single time that you guys log in to either me or Bray's stuff, all the support that we've got shown monetarily through Game of Day May, all the people that are named the subscription tiers, anybody that ever tips us, anybody that just hangs out with any of our streams, likes, shares, and subscribes. We love all you guys. It's amazing to be able to be in gaming and, you know, in this form. And now, like, that's what it is. Like, anybody could have done this. You could have done this at this type of intensity and the speed and the reaction that me and Braden have done, and like just groundswell that we've tried to put up there. Oh, there's Try Again. My God, top ranked player in the world right there. Former top of the world right there. Just zipping in and out of my maze as I'm speaking about how amazing this game is, and other people just don't even know because they've not tried to be in the groundswell of building this amazing community. But like, to be able to do this now, like Nintendo World Championships coming out again 7 years after the last time that they did it, like, I'm just super excited about all of the timing of everything, guys. Timing is key, and timing is key, and you know, we can be in the right time in the right place, and you know, not do the right thing. And right now it just feels right that we're focusing on leaderboard games, speed running, making sure integrity of leaderboards are important. All these things are coming to focus now before Nintendo takes the stage again with their World Championships, guys. And we're just getting started talking about that and getting people fired up about it. You can see there's a couple episodes in the folder of me training up. There's 13 games, guys, that we're going to have to all be training up for against each other, where every week they're going to be doing for 7 days, they're going to be doing score attacks or leaderboard-style challenges for speed runs of some of the Nintendo's biggest IPs, some of the 13 biggest games, and it's important that you guys are training up now because, like, it's going to be locked in. You're going to have a week to compete with everybody in the world at some of these games, and then after that week, then it's done, and then, like, it's locked in, and they move on to the next one. Done, and on to the next one, as you know, Dave Grohl of Foo Fighters fame says. So what we can do together is get ready in the community, and we have like 5 weeks together to get ready and get fired up and get each other trained up and learning how to speed run some of these games together, guys. So just check out the folder that I got up there. That's the first two episodes. It's me doing Mario's 1, 2, and 3, and then like that's the first one. And then if you watch the second one, and then there's a bonus at the end.
And the second one is then me doing 1, 2, and 3 again much faster. And then at the end, like I do it 2 more times in that cycle, but you'll see the improvement there. And that's the way I'm trying to like let you guys see either my tech and how to do it for at least the first 3 Mario games, but like get fired up about the fact that there's 10 other games that they're going to be doing this too, and you may be good at some of them, like Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Ice Climber. Like I'm not actually having the whole list in front of me, and obviously I'm still trying to focus on clutching this dub and being your Chomp champ of Pac-Man Megaton Battle Chomp champs. The MC of this game, and I apologize, I haven't done any leaderboard MCs, but I decided to stop. I decided to stop doing leaderboard MCs and stuff for the Chomp champs here, and I will tout my friends like Space and Try Again and Shanimal because they're my friends now. So like I'm gonna tout them too. But like right now it's kind of on shutdown until Amber Play with Fire fixes the situation that we're all suffering through, which is the instability with the server situation with the leaderboards. But luckily for all of us, our win losses are still intact, so that will still stay intact, and they will also be able to, I think, retroactively look and, you know, fix these things. I haven't said it verbally, but if you cared about it, then make sure that you go to their Insta, Amber Play with Fire's Insta, and say, hey, this is my gamer tag, and I lost this much experience points, and if you please, the Vid-Bits told me to come do this. Make sure you tag us too, so they know. I appreciate it that you put us out there, but let's see. I remember the giant NES controller when I was little. Yeah, the NES Advantage, the NES Advantage is the giant joystick controller. It's okay. It's okay, Space. The only game I speed run was Scribblenauts Unlimited. Took 4.5 hours. That's awesome. I didn't even think the Scribblenauts game, how cool that would be to watch somebody do that. That's something you should put on your channel, man. Like that's an interesting thing because it's also like, tailored to your stuff. Like, tailored to your specific, likes. I feel like I want to get the other list of the games that are on Nintendo World Championships now, just so I can see. So the games are Mario, Mario Lost Levels, Mario 2, Kirby's Adventure, Kid Icarus, Ice Climber, Excite Bike, Balloon Fight. Man, I am pumped. Mario 3, the original Donkey Kong, Metroid, The Legend of Zelda. That's insane, guys. So excited about that. I'm not a shill. We're not Nintendo paid, but I'm telling you, I will definitely embrace being an ambassador for them because, to me, that's just amazing. That yeah. Your Wii U charger's broken. I got you. I understand. Completely understand, man. Well, once we have ourselves in a better situation, if you don't have that taken care of, then we'll talk about that in the DM if you're still interested in doing something like that. And the only thing that you'd have to do to pay us back is actually just do it, because that's not super expensive. Like it's not something I can afford right now. I would definitely love to sponsor you at that point, Space, and like help you out with that. That's a small price to pay to get somebody to be able to do something awesome like that. Like, and again, I don't know what a speedrun or something like that looks like, but I bet you that's just fun, just to think about, trying to do that. That game was like, I don't know, I don't want to say like, unfortunately, because I wasn't playing on a system that had achievements with it, that it wasn't as, I don't know, that's why I love the Pac-Man. I was like, it's
goes back to not having to stress about whether or not I got achievements when I was playing a game. Because unfortunately there got to be a point where eventually I was like, oh, I gotta make sure I get this game on the console that's got the achievements. Like, why? Like, why can't I just enjoy the damn game like I used to? Nintendo didn't have achievements, Atari didn't have achievements, Sega didn't have achievements, like, Super Nintendo didn't have achievements, Nintendo 64 didn't have achievements. Like, I enjoyed those systems a lot. GameCube didn't have achievements, and I'm just saying, like, it's great to have achievements and trophies as a way to structure your gameplay. That's the reason why I like them, is because if I don't know how I want to imbibe a game where I get the most out of it, then the achievements are going to be there for me as for the player, for me to also have a metric where I can, like, tout my game accomplishments against other players, if there's not, like, a leaderboard or score attack situation, time attack situation. But, like, on top of that, like, I feel like it's just, you know, it's also one of those situations, though, that where it was the first FOMO, because, like, some of that stuff is only tied to being able to play a game when it's super relevant. You know, one of them, I know there's some certain 2K ones where you had to play with devs, or you had to play with, or, like, other ones where you had to play against the champion of, like, a division, and that was only going to be around for so long, or it was going to be active and live, so, like, if you're a person that had to have everything done, it would actually be super intimidating and or frustrating that you were in a situation where you couldn't do that, you know? Gotta go up and over like that, yeah, going up and over like that. Hey, Shanimal, with your big hat. Try again and Shanimal in this game, and I'm just staying in my own lane, just not thinking about anybody but myself. Am I playing in the big league with the big boys here? No, try again, lost early. Jeez, this is a different game, maybe. Not gonna be very nice, Shanimal. I'm gonna eat ya. Da-dun, da-dun, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh no! Good game, Shanimal, good game. Sorry, we're prepped when we saw try again, we were prepped. You cannot underestimate you guys in the top. Well, I totally expect some revenge to be had.
Chasing Ghosts. It's a pretty good movie. Even if, you know... Yeah. Say what you want about Twin Galaxies and all that. Jace Hall is doing his best to, like, switch that up as far as, like, the image goes, but it's one of those situations where I think that a name change may be in order. Twin Galaxies was Walter Day's baby, so maybe it's just best to be left in the past now, and then we can start to put some integrity to those leaderboards. Yeah, I said it. I used to want to have a leaderboard, a plaque by all those people sent to my house. You know, and then I remember that I sent in a score of 171,000 and change for Pac-Mania for Nintendo, and I said, hey, I have this cooking, and it's 50K higher than your highest posted score, and you know what I was told? Oh, don't bother. We have somebody that has a higher score than that, but they just haven't submitted yet. And so I was like, gotcha. Gotcha. That's the story you get from world-class Pac-Man champion that basically got denied in the early 2000s because of the cronies that were running that place. So yeah, probably one of many shitty stories like that Robert Mirzek was trying to fucking just like deal with. It's just an impossible pile of tape. I don't even know why I double dazered there. We just dazer-gedding there, Shanimal. We dazer-gedding. Now both of us don't have any dazers. That's awesome. I love it. Now let's just see who can get the most points. Ooh, that dazer's for me. Is that dazer for me? It is for me. Oops. Can you believe I didn't bank it? I bet you can't believe I didn't bank it. Because I didn't care. I'm just having some fun, man. I just absolutely went super reckless the last time that we faced each other, so now I owe you at least a decent match. Oh, you a decent match, Shan. You might got me. You might got me. Oh, you got me. I definitely deserved that. I deserved that one. I mean, good spin. Come on, something good. Back shield's alright. Just know, Shanimal, I can make it to Pineapple 15. Thanks, Wubsy. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. You know, yeah, I was gonna say, you should have used the dazer to prevent me from getting the dazer, Shan. That's what I would have done. Now I'm gonna use this dazer like right before I get this. I'm gonna get this extra guy. Oh, I missed getting you. And you know what? I went for that grape too. Look at that. I used the dazer to get that extra guy. There we go. Uh-oh. Now I might not be in a good situation. I saved you, Shan.
know, right? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Holy shit. Alright, Shane. Ooh. Good stuff. Oof. Oh. Whew. It's getting close, buddy. So close. Yep. Good game. Good game. Great game, guy.
Oh, here we go. It's the rubber match. They're right there next to us, too. We can go for it. Oh, they left. Let's go pursue them. Go pursue them. Yes. Crush me. How come I died? I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. Invisible ghosts. Jeez. Damn it. I'm gonna die into some AI. That was a bad path. Bad path? No? Oh, phew. So close. Can I get a +1? +1? +1, please? +1, please? There's Shan next to me. Getting out of here. Shanimal's nuts. See you, Shan. Shit, it's just me and them now. I'm extremely underprepared. Besides the double danger thing. Whew. Whew. Good game, Shanimal. Good game. Good game, Space. Good game. Good game. Good game, Witch. GG, Shawnee.
Infinite space is in the maze. Got chili con cheapos in the lab. Chief, you gonna be alright, bud?
Okay. About to just job it out. Just trying to get this last bit of this maze, so I guess I'm done. Good game space. Yeah, Panther, missed you, man. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Like, the lab is upgraded. I've definitely missed you, man. I was like, I know that my homies haven't forgot about us, but life goes on. We understand. Eat some of this chili here. Panther doing as well as I can with being the #1 in this world in this game, and then like literally getting my score wiped twice. There's also 119,246 experience points, wiped us down the bottom of the leaderboard. Got a third of that back, wiped us down again, all in the course of 8 days. Then just seeing a bunch of people getting wiped down the leaderboard at different levels and stuff. We're all kind of suffering a little bit, but we're trying to suffer for this art that we call the love of Pac-Man, the love of the game. Networking and getting to play with some of the best players in the world, so can't complain at all. Hope you're doing well as well. Definitely missed you.